I just realised I've been on mute. Damn it. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Racebase, the home of racing for the Racebase League. Welcome to rounds 1 and 2 at Donington Park and Oulton Park. We have today the hosts Mark, we've got Mark Rattick and Kyle driving today. But yeah, suffice to say, this track is probably one of the nicest tracks to drive around, and they have done a little bit of a response to that. Well, response to the tracks, and I've done a bit of a preview for the tracks. A baseline lap time to start you off that I did just out of the box, stock, was a 1:33.5. That's a baseline lap time for Donington Park. Just one moment, guys. There we go, that's better. Sorry, I've just changed something there. So, yeah, it's round number 1 and round number 2. Donington Park, it is a great track to start the season. Very flowing, from my opinion, of driving this track multiple times in multiple different games. Quality corners, there's a lot of good quality corners for some good racing. There's a few little issue zones. Notable exceptions for the driving are turn number 3 and turn number 6. We've got the corner curves and Schwanz corner. Them two are going to be a bit of an issue for traction. Also going through the hairpin, coming out of the hairpins, getting on power. And going into the hairpins is going to be a bit of an issue as well. As we see Mr. Zanov do a bit of spinning. We've got Kenny doing a 1:26.8. Pretty standard stuff from the Kenny. But at the moment, his biggest competitor is Palm. Palm did really good in the qualifying race the other day. So yeah, he's looking good for racing this week. We're waiting to see what Volpix is going to do at this current time. Volpix coming out to do some tyre warming. Let's hope to God that he can do a good lap at the moment. Kyle struggling right down at the back there with a 1:52.9. He can't do any. He's not, unfortunately, doing the time of a 1:33.5 is like a baseline for everybody. On a Senna's on a 1:46.3 at the moment. is looking good to go for keeping that last few places, that last place or two on lock. We've got M9 Snake here, looking like he's going to be having a bit of a scrap with Kyle at the moment for the latter places on the grid. You've then got Ratic over here. Mark is just sort of 130.8. Oh, well then that puts my 133.5 in the bin. Let's put it that way. Proves to me that I know that I am one thing and one thing only. Shit. But yeah, we got... Oh, Gutter Punk has just been overtaken by Mark. Although saying that, he's just gone P3. Going better than Mr. Zanov and Ratic. Way away from Palm. I don't know how Palm's doing what he's doing tonight, but he is. He's doing good. Also, Palm is representing the north today of England. Funnily enough, Palm's representing my local area. And for my local area to be P2 in P2 at the moment seems all the more fitting. Because we're the second best place in the world, guaranteed. And now we've got Volpix, who's finally woken up and is doing just a 127.8. Second away from Kenny. Oh, and Volpix looks like maybe lagging a bit. Yeah, there's a bit of lag from Volpix. Yeah, I'm keeping away from Volpix with a 10-foot barge pole tonight, as Volpix is causing this whole system to lag like an absolute jipper. He's just going straight on at most of the corners, going off the track. Everything's looking pretty reasonable tonight. Let's see, Kenny, has he just sort of... He's gone... Oh my god, Kenny's gone faster. With a 125.9. See if Florence can beat that. Oh, he's just sort of 126.2. Well, we got P2 and P3 for my team. Not too bad. But yeah, looking like it's going to be a very competitive race. Between the midfield pack at least. Kenny's not letting, not going to let this championship go to waste. Oh, Volpix disconnected. That's not good. Oh, just 1 second, guys. There we go. I'm not disturbing anybody whilst they're driving right now. So we've got Kenny Shepherd on pole for the race. Volpix in second. Palm in third. Gutterpunk in fourth. Mr. Zanov in fifth. Kyle in sixth. Ratak in seventh. M9 Sneck in eighth. And Honor Senna in ninth. Lap race. Anything can happen. I don't know what the start procedure is going to be. Potentially a warm lap behind a virtual safety car. Yes, and Volpix is lagging already. I just want to take time to say that we are sponsored today by Jam Sandwiches. That meal that you need when you go for a long journey, a jam sandwich. So we have Kenny on pole, Volpix in second, lagging like an absolute madman. Palm in third, Gutterpunk in fourth, Zanov in fifth, Kyle in sixth, Ratak in seventh, Senna in eighth, and M9 Sneck in ninth. I don't know whether Senna's gone past, but he may need to relinquish the position. There we go. As we go on to the start finish line, it's anybody's game. And it's lights out, away we go. Kenny gets a stonking start. He's moved up into a quality first place. It's kicking off behind as Volpix lags like absolute mad. Got Palm over there in second place. I think Volpix needs to retire the car. Volpix needs to retire the car and reset his internet. It's looking pretty good for Palm at the moment. As you drive in chase cam to see what's happening with Palm. Well, it's looking pretty clean. Okay, Volpix has basically just pushed Kyle off the track. That's not very nice. just been given a ram. Guttapunk has absolutely been rammed by Mark, and Mark has been forced to relinquish the position. Oh, let's have a look here, because Palms seems to have caught the leader Kenny. It looks like Kenny's had a bit of an issue. Palm still on the back of Kenny at the moment. It's the first championship that Palm looks as though he's pretty comfortable in. Previous championships he's been very slow. But these cars seem to suit Palm. Seems pretty confident in them. We've got Mr. Xanax in third. It looks like there's may have been a bit of an incident further back as Gutterpunk's gone mad. Also, Volpix is majorly lagging every which way. Yep, Volpix is absolutely lagging. I am not going to stay on him with his 10-foot bars full. He seems to be rattling in those fast laps. Lap 4 of the main race. Palm's looking very comfortable at the moment. Oh, as it looks like we've gone to 8 drivers. Looks like M9 Snex had a bit of an issue. Have they disconnected? Or have they been disqualified? Nothing on the race feed to say about disqualification. Oh, we got another one. Volpix has dropped out. I think he saw that there's too much lag involved. Hopefully he will reset and go again. because there was a serious amount of lag there. Oh! Did Mr. Zanos have a bit of a spin there? Sounds like he's had a bit of a spin because there was a big crash sound effect there. These cars, they're a bit of a handful. Get on the power, they squirm. It's looking at... Ooh! I see Gutterbunk's gonna have a bit of a battle here at the moment. He's catching up to Kyle. This is looking likely it's going to be a good battle between Kyle and Gutterpunk. Hopefully nobody spins out and makes it a bit of an issue. Otherwise this is going to be a very boring race. So we're looking to see what's happening with Palm. Palm seems to be keeping control. He's doing pretty well. Oh, Car's had a bit of a spin. These cars are very loopy. Oh, Kyle's not liking this car. He just took it. He's just had a bit of a spin out again. Yeah, this is definitely not Kyle's dip. This has gone into from being a very nice race to being a very boring race. Well, at the moment, everything looks pretty good. Pretty rosy for Kenny. This is not a good thing for Vulpix for the championship. Well, though. I was just Mark lapping at Senate. Yeah, it looks like some people are having lag issues. It's not good for a game of this caliber. Yeah, unfortunately today's, unless Penny decides he's going to do a pit stop, showing Kenny he may decide to do, this is going to be a very boring race. I'll get out in the way of Penny, I think. Yep, that was Kyle being lapped. Final lap of the Donington Park GP, and this is, yeah. Well, Kenny's had a walk in the park, eh? And Kenny has just won the Grand Prix. Very boring today, unfortunately. I do apologise, folks, for not being as very enthusiastic. However, this was not your typical race. The few of the people that normally take part, unfortunately, have had issues, and some people have been missing it. I hope the next race can be very good as we go to round 2 in Oulton Park, the international circuit. Also, M9 Snack retired. Looked pretty boring from that perspective, I do have to admit. But yeah, now we're going to round 2. And let's see if Jeff has finally managed to get himself home. If Jeff's home, that's perfect. Then we can race. We're just waiting to see if Jeff makes an appearance. Don't know whether we're going or not. I'm just waiting to see what's going on. I do apologise if I'm not as hyped today. We may have had the clocks changing recently, and unfortunately I struggle with the clocks change. So what did I decide to do last night? I decided to stay awake. That went about as well as could be expected with me. And suffice to say, I've not had a good night's... not had any sleep last night. But yeah, I do apologise, and I will try and keep you entertained over the season as the season progresses. Now let's hope that Volpix has sorted out his difficulties. Volpix is just... Honda Senna is driving the wrong way. Honda Senna is driving the wrong way. I repeat, Senna is driving the wrong way. He does not know where he's going, and he's drove the complete and utter wrong way. Oh, Senna, you've turned left, you need to go turn right. Oh my days, that's absolute comedy gold there. I think Gutterpunk's done the same thing. I think Gutterpunk has gone... Mr. Zadoff's going the wrong way! Mr. Zadoff is going the wrong way! Mr. Zadoff is going the wrong way! This is a complete and utter clusterfuck because Mr. Zadoff is going the wrong way! Oh my days, will everybody just drive? Learn what the track layout is, for God's sake! You're going the wrong way around the track. Oh my days. One moment, everybody. So I've just been on, and everybody's been saying that they've left the pits the wrong way. You fucking idiots! Anyway, as Gunter Sada would say, fucking bunch of wankers. But hey, we're starting off the season in a jolly fashion. We'll start it off as we mean to go on. Mr. Zanov and Senna not. Mr. Zanov, Senna and Gutterpunk not knowing how to. Not knowing that. It's an it's a clockwise track. You blithering idiots! Not an anti-clockwise track. The joys of racing with race space. Oh, you're gonna spin it! Yes, it's Palm. I may have done a few notes on this car while on this track. Definitely a good track. Oulton Park. It is a nice flowing track throughout. It is a bit narrow through most of the sections, so please be very careful. It's going to be a struggle overtaking, but there's notable traction issue points going to be into the hairpin, needing heating the tyres before going through turn 4, Island Bend, into turn 5, the hairpin. The hairpin, known as Shell Oil's Corner, is a notable issue, with traction in low gears a problem. Exits of the chicanes are going to be hard with traction too. Loads of wheel spin on exit is going to hamper people. Every corner flows into each other here. Feels good to just drive round, basically. The lap time, the baseline lap time that I did was a 139.5-ish. Well, 140, but I could have done 139. At the moment, everybody's smashing that, so what do I know about driving the circuit, eh? But it's a very flowing circuit, let's put it that way. Volpix is in P1 at the moment, looking good. Oh, Kenny's in the pits. got major damage. Major emotional damage. And Volpix looks as though he's took pole. Volpix on pole for my home GP. Can he pull this back? Kenny's being blocked on his final lap, looks like. Yep, Kenny's been blocked by Kyle, and as such, Volpix has got pole. And that was all for nothing with Kyle blocking Kenny, as Kyle's just had a spin. So, we got Volpix on pole. Kenny second, Palm third, Ratic fourth, Zanov fifth, Gutspunk sixth, Kyle seventh, Senna eighth. Well, Senna ninth now. Hopefully we've got a bit less lag this race. Mr. Zanov needs to relinquish those positions. I repeat, Mr. Zanov needs to relinquish those positions. failing to do so will result in a penalty. And it's go, 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 go! Oh, it's enough! Palm and Kyle have had a bit of a coming together. Well, I think there's been a bit of a coming together there. Oh, Palm's having issues this race. It looks like Palm can't control the car, and as such he's crashed into the barriers. Oh, Volpix is lagging once again. Looks like Volpix is lagging a little. Track seems pretty cloudy. Palm once again having another spin, sending himself out to the shadow realm. very slick out. Looks very slippery out there. It's looking a little bit boring at the moment. However, we've got Palm and Kyle having a bit of a battle. Let's see who's the better owner of the race space. At the moment, Palm's not making himself look very good. Once again, Palm entering the pits for the third time this race, I think. Hang on, is that red? Is there a little bit of rain out there? It does seem as though it may be a bit slippery out there. Moment as we go into the midway point of this race. Oh, that's a spin for Volpix. No, the race leaders had a crack coming together. I don't know whether he's come together with Senna. Senna's basically ruined his race. That's terrible. And Volpix is lagging once again. Volpix looks as though he's catching up now. He's giving it everything. It's going to be a tight final few corners. Oh, hang on, Vorpix is on a spin! Well, that's going to damage our championship hope, well, the championship hopes of the green team. Lean, mean green machines. Another spin for one of the people. Mark could in theory catch Volpix here. It's not looking the best of races at the moment. However, there's still a potential. There is a potential for Mark to get P2 here. It's looking as though Kenny's going to win this at the moment. Kenny's been doing very well today. Well, Kenny once again showing that there's some life in the old dog yet, and he's just won the race. Pretty good win from Kenny there. Thorpix unfortunately not able to control the car. Well, that was a race and a half. For being boring, unfortunately, I do apologise. I'll try to make the events a bit more better in future races. But yeah, this was rounds 1 and 2, and unfortunately, Kenny starts with a win. So yeah, this was the race. Well, thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Thank you very, very much for attending. Bye bye for now.